Lag Comp Podcast, aka the best goddamn podcast in your sub box, episode 35, I believe. Brian always corrects me, and I feel self-conscious about that. Are we on 35, Brian?
Sure.
Okay. He doesn't remember either. Yes! Fucking great. He is a racist, but he's not he doesn't seem like a hateful racist, though. That's the thing. That's right. He's not.
Oh, that's fine.
He's not flaming them. Well, Eddie, you fucking left-wing. Oh God.
You are who you are when no one's watching, Frito. You are who you are.
But I guarantee you, I have said things on the internet and in private that, if taken out of context, would be terrible for me. And I'm sure everyone has done something like that. Let's introduce our guest, who has already been well acquainted with our viewers already for being pro-racist. What's going on, Matt? Who the hell are you?
How's it going, guys? I'm the Apophis. I run a YouTube channel that never uploads, so feel free to head on over there and subscribe. And I do all kinds of creative shit with my life. Stand-up comedy, writing a novel, carrying around a big dick. The shit is tough as fuck being me, but that's why I'm better than you.
Is this my alter ego? We've never met. I assure you, he's not my cousin.
It's true. We never have.
Yeah, we'll talk more about comedy and stuff.
We're almost doppelgangers, though. Like, we're very similar. We're almost doppelgangers.
Most white trash are, I feel.
Yeah. You should have got on your uncle more. If your uncle would have fucked my aunt, maybe we'd be doppelgangers.
You're not allowed to collude. You're not allowed to collude with the candidates or the national committees for the Democratic or Republican Party.
Here's my question.
But that doesn't stop them from playing golf together and just so happen to be talking about the shit.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. How do we know? Who's enforcing this?
Nobody's enforcing.
Nobody.
Oh,
because it's the motherfuckers with the money that makes the rules. So why would they enforce it?
Eddie, do you have any insight from the land of milk and honey about politics and money in it? Like, do you guys vote, or does the Queen handle everything? I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, she's kind of like a superhero. I don't know if you know this, but she's like Batman but cooler. She goes around, like, obviously she's really rich. You know, she lost her parents. You know, she's got her own cave, the Queen Cave, and it's not like some fairy dust disco party gay club as much as it sounds like that. One guy tried to claim from the public coffers a moat for his duck house. I mean, how English is that?
A moat with alligators in it protecting ducks?
My ducks need to feel regal with their little castle that I've built, and it wouldn't be proper unless they had a moat.
I'm stuck with cocks. I can't pick another one because they have.
He's stuck with cocks.
I love it. I fucking love all the cocks. I love them in my face. They're across 3 monitors, but they're the only people that service my area.
And you definitely won't end up on some database in the NSA for doing both of those things.
I already am. I like to Google things like terrorist, homemade bomb, planes. I like to Google these things and research over time. I'm amassing information just for my personal uses.
And that's just your
is confuse them, is interlace it with like really random searches, like bomb, terrorist, then huge cocks, then my
bugs,
then aviation training.
Sometimes I try to throw them for a loop. I'll say bomb-ass cocks in a plane porno. You know what I'm saying? Just like really great stuff.
Until virtual reality gets to fucking Matrix level, cable in a jack in the back of the neck, boom, right, okay, I'm in the fucking Matrix. Until I can fuck Leela Star by putting a fucking 1/4-inch jack in the back of my head, and suddenly I'm there in Latina heaven, then I don't want to know.
What's the apparatus that you put on your
cock?
The
moment that happens, the end of the human race. The moment that happens, it's over. No, everyone's just gonna die virtually fucking.
And I just tried Reddit. It was quite a thrill. In fact, no, it was terrible. That site looks ugly. I don't know why anyone likes it. But when do we reach a point where, like, in 100 years from now, when there's all the races are convoluted and everybody's fucking every other kind of color, or we all look like light brown coffee with cream in it? Like, is that what we need?
We all look like Sneeko.
Yeah, right. Do we all need to be? We need to have a country full of Sneeko before this racism thing. Like, we're over it.
I think the racist test is, if you had a daughter, how would you feel if she dated a black dude? Like, that's the racist test. If you have a bit of a problem with it, you're a little bit of a racist.
See, I'm fine with it, but just don't bring her on my podcast, or just don't broadcast it for all my friends to see, because I live in a culture. And anyway.
Yeah. The organizers, they say they're whittling it down through like psychological screens. No. What they're going to do, if it's like 12 people going, is they're going to send 3 ugly dudes and the rest beautiful fucking women. And they're going to film these guys and their stables of bitches on Mars. And if that happens, get me on that fucking rocket.
The dude's like entry is going to be, please, I'm a virgin. I want to get fucked on Mars.
But the fact of the matter is, send a hot bitch up first. I guarantee you she makes all the rules. If you send a hot bitch up there with some ugly dude, she's going to go, you know what? I don't want the red dirt on my shoes today. These heels are a bitch on Mars. You motherfuckers are doing the dishes. You're on cooking. And you just stand there because you're ugly. That's how it's going to go.
Pedo Island. So you get all the sex offenders and put them on an island and you film their battle royale, basically, a battle to the death. And only the last one alive gets to live. And he was like, yeah, just turn that into a TV show. That's an instant winner. And it's guilt-free because they're the worst human beings ever.
The winner at the end gets $10,000 and a 10-year-old. Let's go.
I was thinking once a month on Pedo Island, you could like airdrop a 10-year-old in just down the middle and have them like fight to the death for him.
It's all fucking Hunger Games that you're dropping preschoolers in.
The equal social criticism or something of rape on minors versus a boy and a girl. I think this is an interesting conversation to have because I definitely have strong beliefs on this. I can't remember who it was who said it, but essentially,
was he a priest?
If no, he was
the Pope.
He was some.
So they go, all right, well, here's your $75 fine. And by the way, if you get another one of these tickets in the next 5 years, you have to register as a sex offender because you publicly exposed yourself twice in the last 5 years. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on a second. Are you telling me I can't be within 100 feet of a Chuck E. Cheese? Because then we're going to have a problem here.
Or what if it's the cashier at fucking Walmart? Does she count as rape because she's not a teacher?
If you hit on her...
If the bitch is ugly, does it count?
Yeah,
that's most of all.
The uglier they are, the worse the punishment. Dude, I mean, this is pretty specific circumstances. So this female rapist is going to wait outside your house,
but stalking in the darkness,
woken up, and she's just going to fucking run in there, tear up the clothes,
have to
jump
be
on you, and be like,
with
bang, bang, bang,
you
bang,
can get a hard on without being outgunned for it.
Like, she's not going to do that.
Now if I go, I have to pay $30 to even get into the place, to get on stage and suck and not make any money. So I'm losing money to do it. And that kind of prevents the scene from growing because due to the white privilege of the comic hosting the event, they have the money, they control who gets in. But he wouldn't shut up, and it's a big black guy, and he had like a Kangol hat on backwards. And I was like, can somebody please tell Samuel L. Jackson to shut the fuck up at the bar? And like, everybody starts dying.
I have good hand-eye coordination from all the years of gaming, but I can't hit a fucking tennis ball within the lines to save my life.
I hate doing comedy in the strip club because it's like, dude, like I'm trying to do a set and titties walk by. What are you gonna fucking pick? Because I'm even looking at the fuck. I forgot what I said. We're off on a whole. I was talking about aliens and now I'm talking about D cups. I don't know how the fuck we got here.
Well, we know how you got there, but
yeah, it's so distracting. It's so distracting. It's like, God, just. Fuck it. I've never wanted titties to go away so bad in my life, other than when I'm on stage.
See, my problem isn't necessarily having to pretend to be an asshole. It's more, how do I convey my natural asshole nature into a charming way? Because I've had more of a problem with that.
Like, he'd take me to the tennis courts, and like, he would show to like an 8-year-old, like, no fucking mercy whatsoever. I mean, he's hitting the ball as hard as he fucking could, like, when I was young. And I think that's where my hatred and like problem with the game came from, was like, my dad would be like, right, 15 love. Skadoosh! Right, go and get the ball, Ed, and we'll try that again. And that was my summer. So maybe she can't quite be in it as much for every scene for little old me, thousands of miles away, watching her fuck for free, I might add. I'm not even paying her.
Yes!
So the very idea that I'm fucking, like, complaining about this porn star, this sex worker's not performing to my desires appropriately. Like, no.
The thumbnails, you know how they show like 5 thumbnails? The thumbnails are so much better than the porn. I might as well just hover over the mouse and just fucking beat it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Why do we need a 30-minute porno, motherfucker? I got shit to do, man. I don't need a 30-minute long video.
Sometimes when I've watched too much Leela, like there's one guy that she works with all the time, and I'm like, this motherfucker got fucking paid for that. There's a guy in the world who gets paid to fuck her. And I'm like, I'm verging on suicide or murder, and I can't make up my mind. Like, which way I'm gonna go? Am I gonna find this guy, hunt him down, kill everyone he's ever known, or should I just end it here because I'm never gonna fuck a girl like that?
Artificially created, computer-generated characters, hot woman with giant breasts and ass and curvaceous everything, has the most giant tranny dick in the history of tranny dicks. And I had to finish the porn because I had to see what happened. The most outrageous
Complete
thing,
with 3D rendered veins and
the
everything.
most outrageous uses of this tranny dick. The other chick literally got sucked. This is the other chick's mouth. The big tranny dick, which is like 2 arm lengths, went all the way through the other character. I'm like, someone created this by hand. They programmed this into. What the fuck is this?